cryptocurrency. And it's kind of interesting. It's a big thread. And we're just going to kind of scroll through it and see what we can learn from our friends at Biz. Okay, so the thread says, it's very simple. Post every single lesson you've learned from your crypto journey. So, excuse me. So the thread is about people talking about what they've learned as far as their experiences dealing with crypto, whether it was buying, selling, trading, learning, whatever. So, of course, you gotta, whenever you're talking about like looking for it, oh God, I think they even talk about it here, but when you're talking about like trying to learn or get advice from 4chan, you always gotta be careful with that. But let's get into it. So the first guy says, I'm not reading every single post, by the way. This ain't thread of the day, but we just gotta scroll through it and have fun. So the first guy, he says, never trust a project run by someone from Asia. But why would he say that? Let's check out the replies. And the guy who replied to him first says, don't trust anyone saying they can predict what's going to happen. DCA out when green, DCA in when red. What? Wait, DCA. What's a DCA? We gotta figure that out soon. And but I already knew this from 2018. So many sea monkey scams then. Never trust a project run by someone from Asia. So from what I understand, because you have different types of cryptocurrencies, and there are new ones popping up every year, and it seems like there are certain people who create cryptocurrencies, right? Like they'll create a new one, they'll promote it and try to get people to invest in it, and then they'll pull the rug, right? They'll let it get high, and then, or rather, they'll wait until the value of that particular currency gets high enough, and then they'll just abandon ship, right? And then just run with the money. Keep doing the opposite of what Biz says. So if you take this guy's advice, then you can't listen to the first guy. Or do you not listen to what he says? Because he's on Biz. Keep doing the opposite of what Biz says. He's saying do the opposite, so maybe you should do the same. But you say, oh man, it's crazy. Base, this is actually great advice. I do like me a good Russell's paradox. So, right? Isn't this a paradox or something? Do I do the opposite of what you say? Now, what does the guy say about that, though? Oh, hold up. Can I? Oh, wait a minute. That's all right. Yeah. Okay. Don't do anything what 4chan plebit says. Do what you think works for you. Okay. Let's go back. I gotta be honest. I kind of like this way of going through a thread. it's a little bit more efficient than the TOD, but the TOD is special. It's a classic. Be happy with a ×5 and cash in. So when he says ×5, is he saying that your money got multiplied by 5? So what, like if you invested 10 and you can make 50 back, be satisfied with that? Or if you put in 100 and you get 500 back, be satisfied with that? Maybe that's what he's saying. Don't trade too much, especially leverage bets at 3 a.m. Okay. Hold on, this kind of. This thread is kind of iffy. Okay. This. 100% humans are naturally greedy. We must learn to take profits. These principles made me miss out on roughly 200 million gains last year during the shitcoin mania. Instead, I went from 2,000 to 30,000 in 2 years, been in crypto since 2020, and started with the Uni Casino. If I hadn't been conservative and prudent, I would have made it long ago. My actual piece of advice: stop being conservative. Time in the market beats timing it for sure, but do not be content with what you have. So you have opposing views here, because I see a lot of people who say, never invest more than what you're willing to lose. Again, the conservative mindset. You got some guys who out here, man, like put it all on black, put it all on Dogecoin. I'm taking my whole paycheck, right? It's some guys like that too. So I don't know, man. I don't Me personally, I don't think there's like a right or wrong answer there. You know, because if you play big, you win big. You play small, you win small. I mean, it's a simple principle. I think it's more so. Do you understand and are you okay with the risk that you're taking personally? You know, are you willing to bet it all and risk it all, or risk significant losses for the sake of significant gains? You know. This is one of the best lessons you will learn. I have a coin that did a five times, but because devs were lagging with their NFT project, it went all the way down to 1,100. It's still at 2 times, but I could have taken 1,000 out before then, bought almost double my stack without ever spending more than the original 500 I used. It goes into my lesson, which was you will never hit your perfect sale price. There were a few times where I told myself I would sell after a certain amount of X's, but right before it reached that price point, the coin would crash. Shit coins. Yeah. But that's hindsight, you know? All right, let's continue. Buy, wait for the dump, sale. It's that simple. Learning, nigger, I just throw money at internet coins when I'm drunk and hope I don't lose everything by the time I wake up. That's the 4chan way right there. Absolutely based, unironically. I haven't learned a damn thing. Lesson 1, gay Ponzi avoid. Oh yeah, it's because some people say it's a Ponzi scheme. Shit coins are shit. Only speculate on BTC and ETH. Which exchange? Okay. These principles make me. Oh yeah. That's the same one. So I'm assuming that when he says shit coins, he's talking about the influx of like new cryptocurrencies, and it sounds like he's trying to say, you know, only focus on like the big boy cryptocurrencies. Don't try to invest in like all these little minor ones, because you're broke. Just have complete and utter faith in your distrust of biz. Lots of sociopaths give the opposite of good advice deliberately. See all the Luna threads encouraging to put money into a rug pulling coin. Keck. Damn. Don't trust anyone. Okay, I read that one. Okay, don't trade too much, especially leverage bet. Okay, crypto is gay. End of story. I don't think I will. If you are interested, I can give private tutoring starting at 1 ETAs per session. Living in my car isn't so bad. Always do the opposite of the pleb. Sell on the way up, buy on the way down. That's all you have to do. Ni hao, wealthy Chinaman. Don't hold. Sell when you think it has mooned enough. Wait until it dumps. I could have made so much money if I hadn't hold it. Okay. When you get euphoric, it's time to sell. I like that. When you get euphoric, it's time to sell. Like when you feel when you feel those feel good chemicals in your brain, when you look at your investment and how much you would make versus what you put into it, and you start to feel giddy about it, like, you know, you get a little Bill Cosby pudding face. That might be the time to get rid of it. Oh man, I kind of like that. I like that right there. When you get euphoric, it's time to sell. The only thing I've learned from any of this is to purchase, renovate, and rent out houses. Purchase, renovate, and rent out houses. Yeah. So I mean, but that's getting into real estate, right? That's real estate, right? When you buy houses and sell shit, buy them, sell them. Every single coin is a scam, and eventually someone is going to be left holding the bag. Now, I can't even say that that's necessarily wrong, right? Because still, I know that cryptocurrency is backed by a certain level of legitimacy, right? Because of mining and Mr. Satoshi and all that. Like, it's not like it's just like currency out of thin air. There's like a backing to it, right? There's weight to it. but still, man, it you can't ignore, because when you look at some of the scams associated with newer cryptocurrencies that kind of came out of nowhere, were promoted. Oh, invest in this, invest, please, please, and then the rug gets pulled out, and then boom, everything crashes, and you, again, somebody's left with the bag. Someone, oh man, I invested 2,000, and at the most I could get what, $10 back, some shit like that, right? But I think it seems like one of those things where, as long as you have enough people who believe in it, who invest in it, who participate in the buying, selling, and trading of any particular currency, then that's the lifeline. It'll stay alive, right? But the second it crashes beyond repair, I mean, it's pretty much, it would pretty much be like the Titanic. Once it hits the iceberg, that's that's it. Whatever you got left, that's what you got. You got to get on the lifeboat and go. Only invest in physical goods that are. Oh, hold up, I fucked up there. Oh, hold up, we'll get it. Only invest in physical goods that are always in high demand during hyperinflations and laugh and shit coins, while your assets gain value with every new trillion the Fed hikes print. Only invest in physical goods that are always a high demand. All right, so he's basically saying fuck Bitcoin. Invest instead of investing in digital currency, invest in physical goods. I can't say I hate that strategy. I mean, that's the classic way of doing things. But you know, the reason why we're having this conversation is because we're moving into a future where this is something that people can do. I think to completely ignore something like this is foolish, right? Or you could be missing out on a big opportunity, and that's a mistake that I don't want to make again. That's why, like, I'm hearing about NFTs now. And I might look into that shit too. You know, I don't want to miss the boat this time, because the thing about it, what I realize is, like, even if, right, let's say at the very beginning of Bitcoin, you invested, say, $500 into it or $1,000, and look at what you would have now by comparison. I mean, you would have multiplied your investment by a ton, easy. Right. And so I think when I look at a lot of this new stuff that's going on with cryptocurrency and NFTs, it's like, why not? Why not throw 50 to 500 or 1,000 into it? You know, that's money you'll spend on junk food and video games and bullshit anyway. You know, why not? If it doesn't pan out, whatever. If it does, whoa. Right. So I think that it's a little too closed-minded to completely ignore these things. Right. Because you might be missing out on the grand opportunity. But he probably has a point as far as, like, again, physical goods being the safer bet. A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. I never understood what the fuck that meant. 80-20 rule: 80% into blue chips, 20% into shit coins. So is he saying, when he says blue chips, is he talking about like the big boy Bitcoins, or I'm not exactly sure. Asset allocation: diversify not only within the asset, but diversify among different types of assets. Make sure the teams are primarily white males from the US. White males from Europe will likely scam you or will fail. Afterwards, make sure the white male team from the US are solid, experienced, and have a successful proven track record with past projects. The funny thing is, I'm not even white. The best entry point is September. The best exit point is the end of November. Prioritize tokens that pay out dividends. This way, even in a bear market, you'll make money. Okay. I believe a bear market is when things are on the decline. And is it the rhino market? I hope I got it right. Is it the rhino market when it's on the incline? When you think a crypto is gonna moon, it dumps. When you think crypto is gonna dump, it moons. Never sell. If I didn't panic sell in 2015, I would be a millionaire today, even with the dump. Damn, never sell. I mean, you're getting all kind of advice, so it's like you can't really It's like, what do you do when you have all these different financial philosophies pooled into one hellish, hellish, despicable thread like this? Sell when you are in profit. Hold cash until good entry. Buy the dip if it makes sense. Don't get caught in hype you. Literally fucking wait. Set buy-ins. I need to investigate how to bear though. If it isn't Bitcoin, it's going to zero. Any investment that is predicated on finding someone else to buy at a higher price that doesn't generate any type of income is destined to go to zero. Also, any investment that claims a return higher than the safest bonds and no risk is by definition a Ponzi. Any investment that claims a return higher than the safest bonds and no risk is by definition a Ponzi. Just like no one has figured out how to create gold, no one has figured out 20% annual return, no risk. So he's basically just breaking down why this whole thing is a Ponzi scheme. But again, like I said earlier, even if it is a Ponzi scheme, as long as people believe in it, as long as people are playing the game, then there's money to be made. You know, it's just about who's the guy that's gonna be left with the bag of shit at the end of the day. You just don't want to be that guy. It's almost like what's that game? Is it musical chairs or something where it's like everybody like goes around and then you got to get a chair and then somebody's always left out at the end or something like that. Some shit, you know. Or is that Duck Duck Goose? I ain't been in school in a long time. Only trust white people. Copy trade good traders. Compare your sentiment to theirs and cut the extra fat. Never give yourself the chance to lose it all. You will lose it all and you will deserve it. Pick one form of trading and get good at it. Don't jump from shit coins to leverage to options. Pick one. Okay. Only trust white people. Now, I know that sounds very like racist, maybe bigoted and whatnot. But damn. But damn. I think... Oh, man. I can't sit here and say that he's wrong because I don't have any experience in this realm. And let's say that he does, and maybe his experience has showed him that white people have been the most trustworthy and other people have not. I don't know why that's the case. I have no idea. One guy said only trust white people from America, don't trust white people from Europe. So maybe it's not just an ethnicity thing. Maybe it's also about where you're from, nationality and whatnot. But I like this one. Never give yourself the chance to lose it all. You will lose it all, and you will deserve it. Yeah, I mean that's obvious though. Don't like, man. I'm betting the farm on this. Like don't do that. Sell every 20% pump. Very big chance it will drop down again the next day because BTC dumping. Get your initial out as soon as you are ×2. So sell every 20% pump. So what he's saying is if you buy something initially at the value of say $100 and the value goes up 20%, sell it at that point. That's what he's saying. But that's playing it very safe. That's a very safe way to play it, right? You're not gonna win big doing shit like that. But at the very least, you know that you're gonna get a profit. But I can kind of understand what he's saying though, because when you look at how things tend to fluctuate, it seems like it's rare that you have those big leaps and bounds as far as like value, right? Like, okay, it goes up 5%, 10%, 20, 40, right? More than likely, if you're seeing a jump, that's going to be temporary. It's going to go up a bit. It's going to go down. It's going to go up. That's the most common trend that you will see with the value of things fluctuating. So I see exactly what he means. Like 20% is almost like seems like it would be the average peak of a jump about 20% before it goes down. So let me see. Chainlink faggots regret not selling LMAO. Chainlink. I don't know what Chainlink is though. Be early. Flip and stack sats or ETH. Flip and stack, flip and stack. Once BTC ranges or some shit or starts going down, tether up your gains. Untether when confident or bottom. Rinse and repeat. I have no idea what we're talking about. That life really isn't about making money. Oh God, let's talk about this. Making money is about life. No, life is about spending money. Wrong again. All right. Well, I guess we'll never know. Let me see. Okay. This guy says, taking fucking profit. Fight the feeling profit max. It never fucking works. Learn to use various sources to make a decision. This game is about which token has the biggest gang of retards. This game is about which token has the biggest gang of retards. If a token is shielded on Twitter, Biz, and Reddit, then you might be onto something. Learn to understand the quality of the post from the people shilling something. Diversify if you must, but honestly, 2 or 3 tokens is enough. There's shields on scale I've never seen before, so learn to see past it. Most of us know how to spot on Biz, but if you are new, you might not. Don't fucking tell anyone about your net worth if it's high. Don't even talk about crypto with people in real life. There's no need. Keep it to yourself. The payoff is low risk. The payoff is low and the risk is high. Always. Always. Okay. I forgot. He's green testing here. Don't tell your girlfriend or wife about your crypto. No exceptions. Get a prenup if you made it big. Oh, he's going to the red pill now. Don't buy depreciating assets. It's fucking stupid unless it's related to your main hobby and there's no way around it. Pay your fucking taxes. Biz was spurred out about this one, but it's the correct thing to do if you don't want to get butt fucked in the ass in jail. Yeah. This is some good advice here. Let's rewind a little bit. At least to address the things that I understand. Okay. Diversify if you must, but honestly, 2 or 3 tokens is enough. So I'm assuming he's talking about cryptocurrency because you have different types of cryptocurrency you can invest in. You can invest in Bitcoin, Shiba Inu, Dogecoin, Litecoin. It's different things, right? So what he's saying is, don't put all your eggs in one basket. But then don't be walking around with 10 baskets either. You want two or 3 baskets at the most, right? So I see what he's saying. Because you gotta really be. You got basically. I can see how it can be problematic because you gotta be paying attention to the. You gotta be paying attention to the ebb and flow of every single cryptocurrency that you're invested in. You gotta be you gotta be like on top of it even more so. And it's probably easiest to pay attention to your cryptocurrency investments if you're only invested in, like he says, 2 or 3. Don't fucking tell anyone about your net worth if it's high. Don't even talk about crypto with people in real life. There's no need. Keep it to yourself. The payoff is low and the risk is high always. I totally agree with that. Never, like, my philosophy is the Rick Ross philosophy, not the rapper Rick Ross, but the cocaine kingpin that his namesake comes from. And one thing about Rick Ross was he was known for being very low key. He was one of the biggest cocaine dealers in California, but a lot of people looked at him and might have thought that he was a damn crackhead, right? Because he didn't wear fancy clothes, shiny jewelry. He didn't drive fancy cars and stuff like that. I heard one story where it was like he's driving around in a damn hearse. So, that's like my philosophy. And I know that's kind of going off base a little bit. But I think it's kind of in line with what he's talking about. And when you're talking about net worth and stuff, don't put yourself out there like that. Especially like in my culture, in black culture, in the black community, I think we have a tendency to try to be braggadocious a little bit. Well, quite a lot actually. The pictures of young men and women with the stacks, the stack held up to their ear like a phone. The dumb shit like that. I mean, it's just dumb. I'm telling you, if I ever start making good money, y'all gonna think I'm broker than I am now. I'm telling you, like I'm gonna really act the food in. Don't tell your girlfriend or wife about your crypto. No exceptions. I get that too, because let's say hypothetically you get married and you have these crypto investments. Let's say you got a divorce and she's talking about getting half. And okay, but what if nobody knows about your investments in crypto? They know your over, your general net worth and your assets, but they don't know about this investment necessarily. So I can see why that would be good too. But again, he goes into the red pill a little bit there, like the prenup and all that. Don't buy depreciating assets like I think cars. Wouldn't cars fall into that category? Like clothes, fashion, and whatnot. Always do the opposite of what Biz says. Take profits along the way up, buy along the way down. Simple. White people are pussies. Don't listen to pussies in crypto. The quotes people come up to justify their retarded decisions are amazing. We never did it for the money, guys, but for the freedom. I don't actually have money on this bullshit. Post every single lesson you've learned from your crypto journey. I've come to know the true magnitude of crimes of the international Jew. Okay, got the Jewish conspiracy guy here. Don't trust the Chinese. Don't trust Koreans. Don't trust Jews, Tizos. Trust autistic Russians. White men aren't scamming you around 1/4 of the time. Everyone else is always scamming you all of the time. Don't trust niggers. Jannies are tranny faggots. Don't trust women. That just about covers it. Oh God. Look. If you're triggered by this post, by the way, you obviously don't go on 4chan a lot. I think it's kind of funny how I can just read this shit. Like I'm just reading it so objectively and detached because I'm used to this. I'm used to seeing shit like this, but I can see how somebody might see this and be like, oh my God, don't trust niggers, tranny faggots. Oh my God. Like, no, this is 4chan. This is, come on. Pajeets are just niggers, by the way. Okay. Trust Russians. Found the chain link bag holder. All Russians are autistic. Okay. Don't give money to people with eyes like this, dude. Nose and hands like this, or skin like pig related. Oh God. Hitler had brown eyes. But maybe he don't like Hitler. Maybe he's not a Nazi. He just hates black people. I don't know. But I don't know. He ain't say look, I get it. I get why this would be offensive to people, right? But I think I was out of line there. None of this says he hates black people. He's just saying don't give money to him. So, oh man, listen to Richard Hart's debates. Invest early in his project. Profit. It's really that simple. Invest early. Crypto gets attacked by big institutions. Twitter, 4chan, Reddit gets raided by bots, shields, and doomers. Completely organic. The lesson is to not trust anonymous posters on the internet and do your own research. Yeah. Okay. Here's a list of top 20 coins after the 2018 crash. Have a good look at it. How many of these shit coins are in the shit now, and how many of them made it through the great filter? Now go and take a look at the top 20 coins today. Then your portfolio and ask yourself the same question. If you're holding shit coins, you're a retard. Shit coins come and go. The trick to making money trading them is to get in early and get out early too. This is common sense, but a lot of you retards don't understand it. I like that. Can I make this bigger? Okay. Here's a list of the top 20 coins after the 2018 crash. Have a good look at it. How many of these shit coins are in the shit now, and how many of them made it through the great filter? Now go and take a look at the top 20 coins today. Then your portfolio and ask yourself the same question. Okay, let's check these out. Okay, Bitcoin, obviously. Ethereum, yeah. Ripple, EOS, Monero, Neo, Verge, Tron, Litecoin, Stellar, Bitcoin Cash, Cardano, Lisk, Ethereum Classic, Qtum, Zosh, Dash, Golem, Gas, Status. Yeah, I haven't heard of a lot of these. I haven't heard of like half of these. But it's not like I'm really that deep into the culture anyway. But I know I've heard of